Hi there. Do you think you know the pros and cons of annuities? Well, by the end of this video, I'll make sure you have all the facts so you know exactly what those pros and cons are before you go signing on that dotted line. I'm Michael Malone, and for the best annuity advice and information, be sure to subscribe to my channel here, and be sure to click on that notification bell as well so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So first, let's talk about some of the cons of annuities, the pros and the cons. The first con of an annuity is that if you're planning on taking funds out of this type of an investment prior to 59 and a half, a con to an annuity is that the IRS is potentially going to have tax penalties for you if you're taking money or funds out of an annuity prior to being 59 and a half. So that would be the first con that I would share with you in regards to an annuity, is that if you need access to the funds inside of that investment, inside of that annuity, prior to the age of 59 and a half, you could be facing tax penalties from the IRS. And a second con to annuities is kind of along that same line, in that if you have to have access to the funds inside of an annuity prior to, typically say even up to 7 years or more from the beginning of your investment, you may face what are called surrender charges or withdrawal penalties from the insurance company themselves. So if you've put funds into an annuity and within that surrender period, and typically it could be up to 7 years or more, you need to access those funds. If you're under 59 and a half, you may have tax penalties, as I just mentioned. And if you're within that surrender period with the insurance company, another con to an annuity is you may have surrender charges taken out of that withdrawal as well. And a third con that I would share with you in regards to annuities is that you're going to find that the expenses inside of annuities typically are going to be higher than what you're going to find in other investments, such as mutual funds or obviously stocks. So a third con that I would share when you're evaluating annuities is that you are potentially going to pay higher fees, have higher expenses inside of an annuity investment than you might in other investments. So let's review those just a little bit. First con is if you need the money out of the account prior to 59 and a half of an annuity, then you may have tax penalties that you're facing. Second con is that if the money is not inside of the annuity for, say, maybe 7 years or more, during that surrender period, you may have charges paid to the insurance company that come out of that withdrawal. And then the third is that you may have higher expenses in the annuity as well. Those are really the three cons that I would share with you in regards to annuities. I would mention, as you're researching annuities and looking into whether they work or don't work for you, if you would like to have an annuity designed specifically for you, really around the guaranteed retirement income aspect of the annuities, which I'll talk about a little bit, do feel free to click on the link down below to become my client. And I would also recommend, once you're done watching this video, check out the other short video I created called Who an Annuity is Not Right For. In that annuity, you're going to find, in that video, you're going to find who annuities may not be the appropriate retirement tool for, and I will include a link to that video in my description down below for you. And with having said that, let's talk about the pros of the annuity. So we have the pros and the cons. We've talked about the cons a little bit. Let's talk about the pros of annuities. Really, the first big pro of an annuity is the guaranteed retirement income that you can have coming from an annuity, depending upon the annuity that you're looking at, the benefits that are offered. But one of the most prominent pros of an annuity is if you are looking at creating guaranteed retirement income as part of the overall retirement planning that you're doing, an annuity can play a very good role in that. You can have guaranteed retirement income from an annuity for the rest of your life. So if turning on that income once you're retired, say as we talked about before, after the age of 59 and a half, you can have guaranteed retirement income from an annuity for the rest of your retirement, for the rest of your life. So that would be the first pro that I would share with you as far as an annuity. And another pro that I would share with you in regards to annuities is the futuristic planning that you can often do with annuities, such as if you're looking at a fixed annuity as an example. A fixed annuity is an annuity in which you know you're going to receive a certain rate of growth in that annuity over the next X number of years. Maybe 3 or 4% per year as an example. So when you're doing futuristic planning, you can say, well, I know the funds that I'm putting in here this year are going to grow by 3%, grow by 3%, grow by 3%. So you can go out 10 years, you can go out 15 years, you can go out 20 years, and really kind of know what that value is going to be in that fixed annuity. Then you can also, for your futuristic retirement income planning, for that guaranteed retirement income, we can also know that that fixed amount is going to be coming into your bank account monthly, quarterly, annually in retirement. So another pro of an annuity is the ability to use that investment tool, such as a fixed annuity, plan out what the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years of growth in that annuity look like, and then also feel pretty confident about the fixed income that we're going to have on a guaranteed retirement income basis as you move into retirement. So that would be another pro in regards to annuities. And an additional pro that I would share with you when we look at the pros and cons of annuities is the pro of not only having that guaranteed retirement income there for you as the owner of the annuity, so you know that when you turn on that income, again, after you're 59 and a half or older, when you turn on that guaranteed retirement income, not only knowing that it's going to be there for you for the rest of your life, but depending upon the annuity that you're looking at, you may also have the ability to have that guaranteed retirement income continue on for your spouse as long as they live. So if you were to pass away before your spouse, another pro to an annuity is you can possibly have the benefit of having your guaranteed retirement income continue on to your spouse for the rest of their life as well. So that would be the additional pro that I would share with you there. So you have the pro of guaranteed retirement income for yourself. You have the pro of being able to use an investment tool like an annuity to plan a little bit more specifically for your future. And then you also have the pro in regards to possibly having guaranteed retirement income for your spouse for the rest of their lives. So that should give you kind of a feel of the pros and the cons of annuities. And by the way, as I mentioned before, if you would like to have an annuity designed specifically for you around some of that guaranteed retirement income, do feel free to click on the link down below to apply to become my client. And if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel here, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and I hope something good happens to you out there today.